Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about knee pain, and one of the most common things that we see within the gym is people that are doing lots of squats, lots of lunges, just training in general a lot with the legs. They get this kind of knee pain deep in the knee. Now, if you come a little bit closer, there is lots of different things that can be causing the actual knee pain. I'm going to go over a few, but then I'm going to go over the most common that we tend to see. So, behind the patellar tendon, we have the kneecap. And then deep inside the knee, you've got your ACL, PCL, you've got your meniscus and things like that. So sometimes we have meniscal pain, and this will be, they're almost like two little cushions that sit on the joint surface, and they help to basically take shock absorption. There's other issues as well, which you can have like arthritic changes. So as you get older, you start to get degenerative changes, and you can get kind of bone on bone grinding, things like that can cause pain. But the one I want to talk today about is the knee pain that's quite common in the gym, and this comes from the general tracking of the kneecap. Now with the kneecap, as you flex and extend the knee like this, what's happening is that kneecap is literally gliding along the surface of the bone, and it basically has a kind of built-in groove where it will slide up and down. Now what can happen, and what I find the most common reason for that knee pain is patellofemoral kind of tracking. So if you imagine your kneecap is like a train, and then your shin and your thigh is like the track. If any of this is off, for example, if the thigh is twisted in, it's going to take the patella out of tracking, and then you start to get pulling on other structures. You can get grinding against the femur, for example, and it's the same for the bottom as well. So if your tibia is rotated, then it's going to misalign the tracking. It's not going to track properly, and you can see that when people are doing squats, for example. So when you're doing a squat, if you find that when you're squatting, your knees coming in, or even coming down the stairs, for example, if you was to go to a single leg squat and you find that your knee comes in, it could be down to weak glutes, which then fold the knee in. It could be down to the fact that you've got flat feet, and as you get flat feet, it pulls your ankle inwards, you pronate, that twists that tibia, and then again you've got misalignment with the tracking. So whenever you've got knee pain, it might not actually be coming from the knee itself, it could be coming from the structures above or below. And that's why you come and see a physio, because we can actually figure this stuff out for you. We can look at how the kneecap is tracking, where the problem and the root cause is, and then we can go ahead and start fixing it. Another issue as well is if you're just squatting, lunging, constantly working your legs, this patellar tendon as well can become really tight, along with the quads as well, which become really, really tight. And then again, it's going to misalignment with the tracking. Maybe you've got stronger adductors and weaker abductors, for example. Again, this is all going to affect that tracking. So, if you are struggling with knee pain and you want to come and get it fixed, come on down to Rose Clinic. We'll take a look at you. We're still running our sessions over the gym group as well. So if you catch us in there, you can come on over for like a free 15-minute assessment where we can kind of look at what's going on and get you booked in for an initial.